It is written, for everything there is a season, a time to be born, and a time to die. In the words of a Hebrew proverb, say not in grief he is, in thankfulness that he was. Good morning. I am Kathleen James Cavan, and I'm honored time of remembrance and celebration of the life of Bryan W. Beggs. It's good to be gathered as a community, to grieve together, to face our collective loss, and to support this family in their grief. I hope that our time together today, in that time, we may find comfort, and I hope that even amid the pain and the sorrow of loss, there may be. As you know, so today's celebration is on the sacredness of our life that we share together, understanding that our existence is part of all that surrounds us. The English poet John Donne wrote about 400 years ago, "No man is an island, entire of itself. Every man is a piece of the continent, a part of the main." But long, long before that, the first people of this land lived by the concept of Owen, all my relations, recognizing and respecting the interconnectedness of life. We come together then to remember one whose life connects us to one another and matters deeply to his family and his friends, his community, and his neighbors. This morning we have come to celebrate Bryan, grateful for all he meant and will continue to mean. We have come to join with others who knew and loved him, to share memories and tell stories. We have come to acknowledge all that we have lost in his passing, to put grief into words, and then to follow words with actions. We have come as family members and friends to remember, mourn, and celebrate. Thank you for us on the live stream. It's good to be here. It's difficult. And now I invite little Bryan to share the words of remembrance. That's how his mom called her.
Wish it was. Good morning, everyone. Wish it was. Good morning, everyone. My name's Bryan Beggs. I'd like to start off by thanking everyone joining us here today, gather and celebrate Dad's life. Number of messages, phone calls, and people who showed up here today just goes to show you how many lives Dad touched. From Dad's early years as a carpenter, farmer, and business owner, to the later years of the Clonsey RM and retire at Candle Lake, he created people. On August 10th, 1956 in Saskatoon, Earl and Blanche and his twin sister Barb to the family. They lived on the family farm until the twins were 6 to help move to Clonsey. Dad helped out on the family farm, and once they moved to town, he also helped out on the family farm, and once they moved to town, he also helped with the speed clean laundromat operated by his mom and dad. Operated by his mom and dad. Dad attended Clonsey's many sports, including football and hockey. Dad also got his bus driver's license and drove the bus while attending high school. This is not school. This was just enough class. Carpenter by Smith Brothers and Will School at Sac and achieved his journey very long. He retained Dad was a bit of a perfectionist when it came to carpentry. You saw his pride and work especially, and they moved to Saskatoon. My sister Christie and I, we returned to Clonsey and farmed the Beggs homestead. After his sister Terri was born, at the corner of 2 and 16, which was rebranded into Petrocan a few years later. They ran a small operation there, 3-table restaurant. A few years later, they ran a small operation there, 3-table restaurant, two gas bars. Do oil changes on the odd local cop car. Gas bar. Do oil changes on the odd local cop car. And I'm not sure if this is exactly true, but I'm told after the oil changes were done, him and his lifetime friend Jim McVicker would take him out for a test drive. Jim McVicker would take him out for a test drive. And turn the bubbles on behind someone for a little. Mom and Dad did an overhaul renovation, which included a 40-seat. Mom and Dad did an overhaul renovation, which included a 43-seat. Did an overhaul renovation, which included a 43-seat restaurant, and a C-store when they decided to take down the service shop. Restaurant, and a C-store when they decided to take down the service shop. Many hours and hard work and family support from the Beggs and Pooles. Many hours and hard work and family support from the Beggs and Pooles. Mom and Dad turned Beggs family support from the Beggs and Pooles. Mom and Dad turned Beggs roadside service into a local. Mom and Dad turned Beggs roadside service into a local attraction for surrounding communities. They employed many locals throughout the years. Some of us were even lucky. Others, Stephen and Andrew. We had countless laughs. Colin even got the opportunity to work there for the new owners after a mom had many years there and hours there. She was never on the payroll. A framed picture with her in Grandma Poole's kitchen, apron on and spoon in hand with the caption, "Who wants to lick the spoon?" I'm sure lots of you remember that. Before Dad, it was their stepdad. He was Stephen and Andrew's boss. I do remember one time when Andrew received a verbal spanking from his boss. After coming in sideways off Highway 16 in his Mustang spin. I mean, we all did it, but Highway 16 in his Mustang spin. I mean, we all did it, but Andrew just scudded. The Beggs and Brochu. Andrew just scudded. The Beggs and Brochus were. I even volunteered to stand and I even follow him. Or on a skateboard, which turned into a broken arm. Growing up, we remember we'd enjoy fires, golf, and many hours behind Dad's boat dubbed the Pumpkin. There was Dad. Doors, and we weren't yelling, "Go faster." Dad was a great and patient. Driving lessons in the field was a fond memory at the farm, even though we were quite a few years away. The only way you can learn is to do it yourself. Family tried to burn down the family farm. Maybe it was because he tried to burn down the Franson family farm when he was a kid and really had nothing to say to me. Or maybe because its mom left him at the dance in town and saved me a whooping.
Two wonderful women.